Good evening, everyone. The meeting of the board is now called to order at 7:05 p.m. Before we begin tonight's meeting, I'm required to make the following announcement. In the unlikely event the fire alarms go off, please exit the building quickly and quietly. Evacuate the building using the following exits. Will anyone need assistance in case of such an event? Once outside, please move away from the building and keep fire lanes and entrances clear. Do not re-enter the building until you are told to do so. Please turn off all electronic devices during the meeting and please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May I have a motion to approve the agenda? Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? We are going to go right into our recognition of scheduled visitors. First up, we have a recognition of our student representative, Madeline Lyon. She's not here this evening because she's at a softball game. However, the board would like to thank Madeline for her service as student representative of the Lakeshore Central Board of Education during the 2021 school year. As student government president, the privilege was awarded to Madeline to take the responsibility of experience, developing a relationship with board members and the superintendent, and becoming an effective liaison between the student body and the district. Madeline, thank you for serving as a student representative, and congratulations on your privilege. Next up, we have our New York State School Board Association recognition program. This is designed to acknowledge school board members who strive to continually and governance knowledge and skills. Members qualify for recognition points by participating in developmental activities such as new member academy, board officers academy, minutes of annual convention, legal conferences, regional workshops, district level lesson improvement programs. And this recognition program is comprised of 4 levels. Level 1, Board Achievement Award, is for individuals who earn 75 points. Level 2, Board Excellence Award, for 150 points. Level 3, Board Mastery Award, for 250 points. And Board Lifetime Achievement, for 500 points. At this time, I would like to present Christopher Binder for the Board Achievement Award. Congratulations, sir. Thank you for your commitment. Next up, we have our Erie County Association School Board recognition. The Lori A. Sable Advocacy Scholarship Award was established in 2012 after the unintended passing of longtime Erie School Board members on November 23rd, 2011. The Lori A. Sable Advocacy Scholarship Award is funded through the ECSC Annual Awards Dinner, Basket Raffles, and Split Club. The funds are available to ECSC member district board of education members wishing to attend Naughty Days in Albany, Washington, D.C. to help offset the cost of any funds that might not be available through the local school district advocacy budget. In September of 2020, it was decided by the delegate assembly that Erie County School Board should also give a Lori Sable Advocacy Award that would honor an ECSC member advocating for public education. Please join me in congratulating Captain Staff the recipient of the 2021 Florida State Advocacy Award for her contributions to the Veterans Service. And before I go on, I just want to take a moment. In order to get that award, you're not going to decide the order of education. I just want to thank Carla Thompson because she is all of them. To send out everything. Everybody did it. So you did it. Thank you, Carla. Okay. Next up, we have our recognition of our recent retirees. On behalf of the Lake Shore Central School District and school community, I would like to recognize instructional staff who are retiring from service during the 2021 school year. I would like to note the combined years of instructional service for this group totals more than 328 years. Their service for this district is noteworthy and leaves an incredible legacy for our district, our community, and the thousands of students who have been educated, supported, and encouraged along their journeys. First up, we have Janice Catalano, occupational therapist, 35 years of service. So we're, as we come up, we'll have everybody just wait up here and we'll get through with everybody. Karen D. Christina Outfit, special education, 14 years. And April, elementary education, 31 years. Paul Hornberger, elementary education, 33 years. Jackson Chrysler, elementary education, 24 years. Dr. Salerno, science, 32 years. Margaret Santa, speech therapy, 33 years. Karen Schweitzer, elementary education, 33 years. Special education, 36 years. Language, 32 years. Aaron Wozinski, speech therapist, 25 years.
She'll Photoshop you on.
Jane, you need us to move.
See, someone's not smiling.
Non-instructional staff members preparing during the 2021 school year have combined legacies of over a century and a half, more than 150 years, dedicated to our students and school community. We would like to honor these individuals tonight. Vicki Davis, laborer, 12 years. Michael Ball, laborer, 12 years. Carol Hughes, bus driver, 24 years. Thank you. We'll have to move it up here to some of them. Jacqueline Marquardt, PCA, 7 years. Sharon Moore, security, 29 years. Glenn Smith, senior custodian, 41 years. Donna Spratt, bus driver, 20 years. Jerry Stillmeyer, bus driver, 5 years.
Oh no. Just hide behind the curtain.
Together, these instructional non-professionals represent 478 years of life and career dedicated to the children and school community. We wish each one of you health, happiness, and contentment in your Christmas day. Next up, at the opposite of this section, we have a recognition of our tenure point. Tonight, we are honoring employees who have earned and received tenure. Kate Byrne Long, secondary assistant principal. Christy Waterman, library media specialist. Catherine Anderson, special education. Carrie Amber, school social. Danielle Arnold, business education. Catherine Booth, elementary education. elementary education. Jessica Johnson, special education. Michaela Kozlowski, foreign language French. Amanda Camp, elementary education. Maureen Baker, special education. And Lori Wonder, elementary education.
Big belly up there.
Went to Oscar. Make sure I'm not in the picture.
Okay, next up, we have selected a new state public high school association 2020 fall ballot. Congratulations to Pierre and Judy for process. Founding to the honorable mention in the 2020 fall ballot of the New York State Public High School Association. Congratulations to Dave Logan, BOE starts in fact. Rose starts in Senate. And Judy Hector for girls starts in The following activity received honorable mention in the 2021 Research Scholar from the New York State Public High School Association. Congratulations to Nancy Jefferson and Jackie Burrows, Garcia. All right, and next we have recognition for some of our staff members. First up, we have Nancy Alessi. She is receiving a certificate of recognition for using innovative technology and implementing new strategies and teaching mathematics. Roseanne Scheller and Kathleen Kreinheimer are receiving certificates of recognition for starting and implementing the Donate Life Club. Next up, we have Megan Maldino, Michael Reddick, and Dean Coley. They are receiving certificate of recognition for bringing Oculus Rift to the high school and implementing the virtual reality system to build student creativity and art.
She wanted ice cream.
Okay, next up is a certificate of recognition for pursuing extension and certification to obtain statement of continued eligibility status. Michael Brinkerhoff, Jennifer Lindsay, Kathleen Rock, Olivia Evelyn, Darlene Ford, and June. And next we have Jeffrey Barnes, Prashant Paul, Ryan Pontiac, and Ryan Ellis are all receiving certificates of recognition for their outstanding technical work, especially during the pandemic. Okay, so we do have a few more individuals that require recognition. We did not get information enough to be able to invite them to the program. So tonight we congratulate the following students of the Lakeshore class of 2021 who were honored at the annual Scholastic Achievement Dinner in 2021 for their academic achievement. On behalf of the Lakeshore Central School District and School Community, I would like to recognize the top three students. Sierra Daniel, who will hold the position of valedictorian in class of 2021. Abby Haynes will hold the position of valedictorian for the class of 2021. Kate Huffman, who received her honors for the class of 2021. We would also like to congratulate the winners of the New York State Restaurant Association Educational Foundation Virtual Postcard Invitational for high school juniors and seniors in the Postcard Culinary Management Program. In the New York Culinary Competition, first place was the Superior Educational Center in New York. The culinary team is comprised of all Lakeshore students. We would like to congratulate Leila Seneca, a senior, Garrett Chimera, a senior, Solomon Thayer, a junior, and Aaron Dowell, a junior, for the first place honor. In the New York Management Competition, first place again went to Carrier Educational Center in Neola. The management team is comprised of 3 students, 2 of whom were Lakeshore students, 1 from North Island. Congratulations to Lakeshore students Leila Seneca and Hannah Wallach, and also to North Island student Audrey Kakuta. Congratulations to the 5 Lakeshore Middle School students selected for the Erie County Music Educators Association All-County Games. They are 6th grader Felicity D, 7th graders Peyton Diversity, Peyton Hurt, and Courtney Chappelle, and 8th grader Emma Van. At high school, 17 students were selected for All-County. We congratulate the following students. Selected for All-County Beyond Jazz, Corey Fuller, Melanie Ducey, Joshua Merritt, Carter Turner, Aaron Garrity, and Jay High. Students selected for All-County Chorus were Emma Lynn, Devin Noble, Kate Gutman, Chloe Gutowski, Rebecca Myers, Elizabeth Bernowski, Hannah Dunmeyer, Taylor Bowman. Lucy, I apologize for everything. Victoria Sherry, Josephine Joy, and Ryan. Also at the high school, we have 3 students in the beautiful voices that are selected for New York State School Music Association Conference All-State Performing Groups. They are Elizabeth Bernowski for mixed chorus, Rebecca Myers for treble chorus, and Katie Guzman for treble chorus. In the visual arts, we would like to recognize Katie Fizak, a junior whose work was selected for the Albright Knox Student Curators Award. Finally, on behalf of the Board of Education and District Office Administrators, we would like to extend a deep appreciation to all of our district employees for their hard work and dedication to our students, parents, school community, and fellow colleagues throughout the 2021 school year, and specifically throughout this challenging COVID-19 pandemic. These have been trying times for everyone, yet in our district, there is normalcy to come. Because of you, instruction has continued, student meals have continued, our contact with teachers, teaching assistants, and principals have continued. The business and functions of the district have continued throughout each of our departments and our buildings. You have brought a continued professionalism, structure, routine, learning, compassion, and reassurance to our Lakeshore students and families. Many thanks to all.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, please.
Go. On your laptops, just stop your video. We'll just keep it going. There you go. So you could just stop your video and we'll keep it going.
The live stream will continue as we pause for our ice cream social. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
I don't even know for the town, I don't even know how much we're getting.
Okay, may I have a motion to return to regular session?
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the items contained in the consent agenda?
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the bond resolution authorizing the issuance of $575,674.95 in serial bonds of the district to finance the purchase of replacement vehicles?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the nomination of Linda R. Hoffman as our Area 1 Director for New York State School Boards Association? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the 21-22 bid awards as outlined in the attached?
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the revised list of available mentors for the 21-22 school year? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the 6-month probationary appointment of Julia Jekyll as a monitor for the district at step 1, $15.30 an hour of the Teamsters Local 264 contract effective June 1st, 2021.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the 6-month probationary appointment of Christian Gravius as a monitor for the district at step 1, $15.30 an hour of the Teamsters Local 264 contract effective June 2nd, 2021. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to approve the attached list of additional staff for the 21 Eagles Landing Summer Program effective June 11th, 2021. Any discussion?
I just have one question. Do we know what enrollment is at for that program yet?
Yeah, we're just a little bit over 70 right now.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? On to our discussion items. First up is our agenda items for our July 6th reorganizational meeting. So that was, Christine, what did you want us to do on that? The board committees? Okay. Okay, so Christine, attach those. So if you can just look at what you're on, what you.
I have a question. I don't know if we want to talk about it now or when we're actually doing the committee appointments, but I know it was one of the committees was going to be limited to 2 people and said that. Melissa could provide an explanation.
Yes. So I'm giggling because I think we had 2 and an alternate, is that correct? It was the shared decision PLP. So, and then we were engaging culturally responsive work, and Mr. Bender was interested in joining us. And if you guys had all showed up, we would have shown up, we would have had 4. So I'm trying to get it to like 2 that we know for sure, and then you can come if you're interested in the topic or whatever like that. So that's kind of just what I'm hoping, because I know it's rare that all of you would come, but if that happens.
And that one I mean, I can step off of that one because that one never seems,
Yeah, it's a weird time.
it's a weird time and I have a hard time making that one.
Yeah, but it's right after school.
I stepped off of it last year, but Christine starts helping me on the email list, and I couldn't go, and then I was able to attend the last couple, and I was like, man, I really like this.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so we can figure that out, but we could do the 2 of you and I can be an alternate.
Because again, like Melissa said, it's really rare that 2 of us, let alone 4, are gonna want
Yeah, I can step away from it
We
too.
can
I
keep whoever
normally
wants to be
cannot
as
make
the
those.
alternates, or, I mean, whoever, and then we can just coordinate beforehand more than.
Well, I think we pick the two, and then even if we have one or two alternates, if one of you can't make it, then it would be up to you guys to reach out to one of the alternates to let us know, I can't make it, can you go?
So that was stressful.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
No,
I'm
no.
like, Christine, I don't know if I can do this every meeting.
And then
I mean, I
exactly-
enjoyed you coming,
No,
but then I see you pop on, I'm like, oh, if one more comes
And you
on,
don't want to get into a situation where you're like, one of you has to leave.
Yeah.
It was probably just a moment for me that I didn't even more stress. Right now, it doesn't seem like a big deal. All of you sign up and whoever comes, comes. But that day, I think I can't do it.
Okay.
I know. It's so riveting than the real one.
All right, any other questions on that? All right, then everybody just do your homework. Where are we? Next up is our board retreat. So I guess we want to have a conversation. Do we want to do the same thing that we've done in previous years for this year? Do our reorganizational meeting, our retreat after? Do we want to have it somewhere else? And I think the first thing in deciding that is what do we want to see on our agenda? What do we want to do? So does anybody have any thoughts about? Go ahead, you start them.
I would like us to have a discussion about whether, so we talked a little bit about board goals. I'd like us to have a discussion on whether or not we would like the board to have our own board goals, and if so, what those would be. And then I also want to have a conversation, but maybe this is something about now. We had talked about, and I think, Melissa, please correct me if I'm wrong. I think that committee is going to be talking at the end of June. Are we starting a conversation about revisiting mission, vision, values, that kind of thing, or our mission statement?
Yeah, I said that maybe we could use that as the part of the process.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're
Like
doing it in June, I can't remember.
I thought it was the very end of June, because I remember thinking if I lose, this will be my very, I think it's June 30th. I was thinking this will be my last day as a board member, and I'm gonna go all out. So I think it's the end of June. So I don't quite know, like, what we're gonna discuss there, but at the very least, I would like us to have a conversation at the retreat on revisiting our.
Yeah, I thought that might be a neat goal, whether it's your own personal or a district goal that we rework that if that's what everybody wanted. I had written it down as an idea.
There is some information, I think, in the super eval evaluation about board evaluation, board goals and all of that. I could look all that up and get that information together at least
That would be helpful.
as a starting point to see what we want to do. I'll even look over the evaluation and I can give you some ideas of what it says. And we can decide if we want to bother with it or not do it, or.
We can work on that together.
Yeah, we can get that. Great.
So I guess we're looking right now at agenda items of board goals, either developing them and board goals and a board evaluation. Mission statement, our district goals. Charlie, do you have anything?
Well, if we start talking about any type of strategic planning,
Yeah.
that could be one of the
Yeah,
things
I think the
That'd be
mission
one of-
statement kind of goes hand in hand
with what that would be,
And
right?
then,
Because it's going to be a process. It's not something we do overnight.
and I think we also need to have a discussion, if we're gonna do that, are we gonna use a facilitator?
Right.
And if yes, who, and what does that look like?
Okay, so the retreat is going to be a discussion of how we want to go about doing it, not the actual going about and doing it.
Well, I think like Charlie said, I don't know that crafting, mission, vision, values is something we're gonna do in one afternoon workshop.
Mhm.
So I think, yeah, a good planning discussion. I wonder, Charlie, Dan, Melissa, I don't know what your thoughts are about using a facilitator, but if that's something we're gonna look at, maybe we should have some of that information at the retreat so that we can be looking at, I don't know, quotes or what, if we put out an RFP or something like that.
And NISBA does have, people who actually do workshops on that kind of stuff. To offer, how to go about it, what kinds of things you want to look for. You know, what does your district need, that sort of stuff, and kind of, like you said, a planning
Yeah.
session rather than the actual writing session. You know, figuring out how to do it, and what we need to do, and then we could do it at another time. I mean, the next.
I think we had,
Yeah.
it was one of the first years I started, we had a facilitator that helped us rework the vision and mission. It was that, like, incredible in my ears. Well, you know what I mean? I'll ask Jim.
Because Jim took care of all that. so.
Yeah, he hired the person, and I sat with him, with the group that did it.
So maybe we want to, again, I don't know if it's RFP or if we just have a couple of different options to look at the retreat.
But yeah.
I think as well, so it's a good.
They do. I
option to
talked
look
with
at.
that gentleman from this one. They do those kinds of things. Just in general, in terms of,
I didn't even.
you know,
board
board
training and those types of things too.
do also fall in like where goals
Great.
As
as
compared
compared
to
to
what
what
the
it
district
is.
Excellent. Because seeing as it's not something we do, I feel a little more comfortable with some education.
So is there anything else anybody, I mean, I'm guessing there's probably going to be other things that we're going to add to that agenda, but is there anything that anybody can think of at the moment?
For the agenda, but no.
Okay, so what are your thoughts? Do we want to do something a little bit different this year? Yes, is everybody needing something different?
I would prefer to, and even with what we've discussed, I think we've got more that, more this year that we want to talk about at the retreat than we normally do.
Okay, so if we want to stay local, I think probably the only place that could provide us a room is probably Suncliff, unless anybody else knows of anywhere else local
I
that,
think that would be great.
yeah.
I do too.
Are you looking at a dinner?
That's up to you guys. I mean, I can't do a Wednesday. They're closed on Tuesday. I could do a Thursday, you know, anytime after 1. So we could, if you wanted to start earlier, we could start earlier and stay, I guess, as late as we need to stay. You wanted to start,
Some of the, when we did, with the time, may depend on some, bringing somebody in, how long does that person need, you
Mhm.
know? So setting up a time may require some little, at least some research before we actually set a time. I would think, that make, you know, then we would know. You need somebody who needs an hour or an hour and a half. and-
So-
Likely we're gonna have someone come in, or we're gonna just be reviewing.
Well, it depends. I think it really depends upon
What do we want to do, right? So in terms of a long-term strategic plan, that's going to obviously take more than an afternoon. I think that we probably could do a board training, talking about the board goals, and getting that complete, you know, within a 4 or 5 hour time frame. Right, so sending out the RFP, I can get more information about the long-term process and how districts have gone through that, to see, so we can get some kind of timeline. So that we have more of an idea ahead of how long it would take and what the steps would be.
So would you guys want to start at, you know, 1, 2, 3? We could have lunch, we could have, or we could do dinner.
Yeah, early as possible.
One, 2 o'clock, it really doesn't matter.
1, 2 o'clock and do a lunch?
It can't be open, because that's what happens. You get a class in there.
Yeah, open at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
to 10 p.m., Wednesday through Sunday. So I think we're looking at Thursday, correct?
Yes, I think so.
The original date is August 17th.
So do we wanna look at like the 19th?
Why don't we give her a couple, just in case?
19th or the 12th?
I could do either the 12th or the 19th.
So basically a Thursday in August.
Okay.
I just can't do the 5th.
And you guys are thinking at what time?
Jen, what time can you get there?
1 in the afternoon,
I can get, yeah, I can get there by 1.
2.
I would like to start at 1.
So you guys want
That would still
lunch
kind of
first
lunch,
and then-
yeah.
The 12th is the Western New York Education Law Conference.
Is it virtual? Not having a lot of success with virtual conferences. It's too easy to multitask.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not thrilled about it, but you might want to avoid the calls.
So we can look at.
You think I'm going like 1 to 5?
Well, it's the morning, half day in the morning.
So we could still look at that date as an option.
Why don't you kind of tell them, we'll get there
1 to
and
5.
maybe have lunch like an hour after, like during it or something.
12 and 19, you got one of those dates? Good for all.
Yeah, and I mean, we can start at 1. I mean, if we have to push it back till 2, 2's okay, be there an hour and then maybe have some lunch, we don't have to eat right when we first get there, unless everybody
And
wants
the
to.
regular meeting on the 17th, do you want to move that to a regular time of 7 p.m. then? I think it was originally scheduled for 4.
Yes.
because-
Yeah. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Comments? No? Okay. Done. Next up is the NISBA Annual Convention and Expo, which is October 24th through the 26th. If you do plan on attending, registration opens on August 16th. So Christine, I am planning on attending.
Yes.
I'm going to attend for 1 day on Friday, so could you check to see if they have a 1-day registration? They usually do it for the people in the area, since people just go for the day, they're not going to stay over or anything. It should be, I'm just going for Friday. I'll go early in the morning, I'll go.
And then can you just get us some information on housing, because it seems like we couldn't, and that's okay. Like, I'm okay to not stay. It is where we stayed.
Right, so it's kind
Yeah.
of reverse because the.
So I mean,
host hotel was around the corner.
couple there, but just how do we, we've had times where we didn't have to pay for the whole thing and you sent a check in versus like, yeah. So if we can just figure that out. Okay. All right, our student representative, Madeline, is at a softball game, so we do not have her with us. Board of Education Committee reports, has anybody met?
We had a policy committee meeting this afternoon with, I would describe it as an annual update. On
Nothing
several
exciting.
policies. What's that?
Nothing exciting.
Definitely some changes, but
Yeah.
I think it'll be submitted for the first reading in July, correct?
Okay.
Finance Academy graduation Thursday.
Yeah.
You're there in square.
Thursday, what time is that? 6.
6, I think.
And who's going? Christine, who do you have going? Me,
I'm
Kathleen,
going.
Mike?
I'm going.
Charlie? Okay. Okay.
I got the bill for it though.
My wife said I wasn't invited.
I don't blame her.
I don't either.
EC,
Do we have a construction meeting this Thursday?
The 10th. Mhm. OACM.
ECSB? Okay.
We haven't met.
No delegate assembly, so that's out.
Board Member Roundtable?
Or second.
Board member roundtable.
Kathleen.
Mhm.
I like not so round, kind of like a.
Mhm.
One person does.
You should unmute though, Kathleen.
Yeah, so two quick things. Jen graciously let me be part of a NISBA kind of slice focus group, where NISBA just wanted to hear about our concerns, and our group really focused on the need to have very timely guidance from the governor on reopening in the fall. And we really stressed, at least our group did, that that guidance really needs to include that students have to return to school. We had mixed conversations. Some people are sympathetic to a parent's desire to keep their students remote. Some people are less sympathetic. But we all generally agreed that if remote is still an option in the fall, it is going to make it very burdensome on many districts, Lakeshore included, to have students in 5 days a week. We simply do not have the staff to be responsible, for lack of a better term, to a significant, a large group of fully remote students. So we really do need everyone back in the classroom in the fall. And then right now is the Advocacy Institute conference that I normally attend in DC in February. That's been online. And today we talked a lot about survey data, and you're going to be shocked to learn that one of the primary concerns in the survey was digital divide and a real lack of infrastructure and a real lack of tech, and how not being prepared for something like this. Of course, who can be prepared for a global pandemic, but districts and advocates and parents and communities have been sounding the alarm for quite a long time that we don't have the digital infrastructure to support equitable, equity in education from a digital standpoint. And it's become really obvious, and unfortunately it's causing, learning loss and big gaps that are different from district to district, because different districts in different economic areas have different tech capacity, and not everyone is equal, and it's unfortunate. So yeah, big concern, and it was the topic of a lot of conversation. That's it.
Thank you. Does anybody have anything else? Okay, board member, no, we already did that. Never mind. Calendar items. Summer school is coming up. Graduation. We don't have that on there. What day is graduation?
24.
Okay, Charlie's going to cover that. So I guess we'll move on to our superintendent's report.
Okay.
I'm sorry, can we just, graduation June 24th?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
okay.
okay.
I was really excited today for us to be able to see our tenured teachers coming up and receiving their certificates. I met with all of them prior and kind of sat down with them to just ask them what tenure meant to them. And these were some of the things that they said in no particular order, that it's a great gift to be in a place where you feel respected. We're treated as professionals, and I feel honored to be part of this district. It feels like you're officially welcomed into a family of teachers and working along with administrators who care for children. It's not the end of learning, it's the beginning. I belong now. I'm a veteran teacher. I'm equipped with the skills that I need and will be able to continue to improve those skills. It shows that my commitment to the district and the community is recognized, and I will work hard to continue that commitment. I love being a teacher at Lakeshore. I value the trust the board, the administration, and the parents have in my abilities. It's a very special milestone in someone's career. It's the culmination of a lot of hard work. It gives you the sense of belonging and gives you the opportunity to continue what you do, what you love to do the most, which is helping children to reach their full potential. So it was really nice to hear them talk about tenure is not a stop, it's a continue. It's to continue to show that you are going to do whatever it is that you can do to help children become successful. And I believe that we have a very strong group of people that were tenured here tonight, and I hope that they're with us for a very long time. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit with tenure. Of course, one of the big things that is happening in communities all around is the new face mask revision guidance that came out from the New York State Department of Health and from a press release from Governor Cuomo the other day. So basically, the parameters that districts have to follow that are mandated by the New York State Department of Health is while we are indoors, that students should be masked. While they are outside,
doing, if they're in a classroom outside, or if they're playing, or if they're involved at recess, they can choose not to wear a mask. If the child wants to wear a mask, or if a teacher wants to wear a mask, that's okay, but it is not required for them to wear a mask outside. And we will continue to follow the guidance from the New York State Department of Health, because as we have right along, that guidance and those recommendations are based on safety for everyone involved. So Lakeshore is going to continue to do that. We are holding a vaccination clinic. Well, actually, Erie County Department of Health is holding a vaccination clinic. We're just giving them a space at our gym on Saturday, June 19th, from 9 o'clock until 1 p.m. It's for students ages 12 to 18. Those students will be getting the Pfizer vaccine with a second dose on July 10th. If you're 18 and older, you can sign up and get the Johnson & Johnson shot vaccination. So it's on our website, and it's also on the Erie County Department of Health website where you can register. So if you're a parent of a child and that's 12 to 18 and you want to go and you want to fill out the registration form, you can do that. And also the parent permission slip is also available there on the website too. So if you want to take advantage of that, please take advantage of it. That we also have information on the website about a program that the state has for students to have the opportunity to win a 4-year state school college education to pay for tuition. So that's also something that you can do if that's something you choose to do after your child is vaccinated. So I just wanted to update some of the senior activities because they're all coming right around the corner now. Our scholarship night is tomorrow from 6 o'clock in the high school auditorium. On the 11th, Friday, is going to be our prom. It's going to be held from 6 to 10 outside, and students are allowed to bring dates that are not Lakeshore students, so they were happy about that. Our senior parade is Saturday the 12th, starting at 4 o'clock. They will drive, the parade will travel down Old Lakeshore Road. It'll turn right on Lake, go down Route 5 on Lake Street to the village, turn left on Main, all the way to Beach Road and turn left back, and ending up at the high school where they'll have a pizza lunch will be provided. So that was one of the neat things that happened last year during COVID, and I think that seems like it's going to be a tradition even after we pass through this COVID situation. We have a senior walk around picnic on Friday the 18th. We have that's going to be at 8 o'clock in the cafeteria, so seniors are allowed to come in and participate in that. And after they do the walk, they will go down to the Evanstown Park for a picnic. So commencement is Thursday, the 24th, starting at 6:30. We are taking a look to see if we will be able to expand the number of guests, but right now it's limited to 2. But things are changing, and we're hoping that we might be able to expand that to at least 3. So once we have further information on that, we will let everyone know, and the high school will send out information to the seniors. And that's pretty much all I have for right now.
Board members still able to attend graduation?
Yeah. Mhm.
I'd like to
Right.
RSVP for one, please.
I'll be there.
Wait, Mike?
Who won't be there?
Yeah, that's a better question. Who won't be there?
Who-
We will now recognize unscheduled visitors who would like to address the board. Similar to our regular meetings, the board may not respond to comments or questions at this time, as it is not intended to be a question and answer period. This portion of the agenda is a courtesy to the community, so they have the opportunity to bring matters to the board's attention. The board recognizes that some members of the community do not wish to attend in-person meetings due to COVID concerns. Therefore, we requested that members of the community submit any comments or questions in advance to an email address that we set up to receive public comment. We did not receive any emails for tonight's public comment. Anyone? No? Okay. Then at this time, may I have a motion to go into executive session to discuss collective negotiation and discuss the employment history of particular individuals. No action will be taken during executive session.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed?